We always tell people no cotton socks while hiking. So I don't know if you have wool or synthetic socks at home already, but most people walk around in cotton socks. But you don't want to do that. Cotton socks, if you think of it, it's like jeans. When your jeans get wet, think about your cotton jeans, you're in a rainstorm, and all of a sudden they're soaking wet and they're not going to dry. Think of that with your feet, with your cotton socks. Your feet are going to sweat and the cotton will hold that water, and that's what causes friction. So that wet sock rubbing against your foot is what's going to cause blisters, and it's going to kill your hike. So you definitely don't want to wear cotton socks. If you can wear wool, and the vast majority of people can wear wool, and now it's merino wool. It's a really soft wool. It's not itchy. People sometimes think of that old-fashioned rag wool that was really scratchy on your skin. They don't have that anymore. You can feel the sock on the inside. It's soft. It's nice. And so these socks are majority merino wool socks, and that does a couple of things for you. Wool is naturally antimicrobial, which means it doesn't grow the bacteria and things that other socks do, which keeps them odor-free. Odor-free is relative, but you can wear, like I wore the same socks for 9 days on Kilimanjaro, and my feet did not smell. I think Alejandro says he can do his for 6 or 7, right? So everybody's feet might have a different level of smell, but as a whole, that your socks are not going to smell as much, and you can wear the same sock every day. So when you're trying to pack light, you only have to bring 1, 2 pairs of socks most for most trips, which really helps. It also the wool keeps the friction down. It's a natural fiber. That rubbing against your skin doesn't happen in the same way cotton does, because wool wicks the moisture off of your foot. So your foot's gonna be sweating while you're hiking. It's gonna wick that moisture off your foot before it even gets that wet, soaky feel, and it's gonna dry a lot faster. If you left a wet sock, cotton sock, and a wet wool sock next to each other to dry, the wool sock would dry much faster in real life, and the same thing happens on your foot. So you're gonna have a much happier hike if you have a wool sock on your foot. And then there's all different kinds of wool socks, right? So if you're doing a really light day hike in North Carolina and you just have little trail runners, we've got great little socks for that. Or suppose you're gonna be, summiting a Colorado mountain, you might want a regular thick sock that would fit in your boots and still be comfortable. It's got cushion under here, but not too much on the front, to keep your foot nice and cozy and hopefully blister free. Yeah. For people who tend to be blister prone, we actually recommend a layering system. You can wear a liner underneath your sock, and that provides even just an extra layer to keep the friction down. And a lot of people wear that, including one of our guides likes the system with the liner, and so you could do both. Thin liner makes a huge difference. So this is their liner. You would wear this first against your skin, and then you have the wool sock on top. You get the property of the wool wicking away the moisture, the antimicrobial, the not smelling, but it really helps keep the friction down even more. It's kind of like, if you have a blister, you would put moleskin over it or something like that. This is instead a much more natural fiber, a way of keeping the blisters before you even get them.